sounds like a podcast. A podcast coming from the woods.
The woods?
It's a podcast in the woods.
What?
Why does that lady keep yelling? Holy shit, folks, it's Podcast in the Woods. That's right. Another great show on the You Run Podcast Network. Join hosts Boomer and Gabby as they review some of the dopest and worst horror movies of all time. I mean, shit. They even reviewed The Guyver. That's a pretty deep cut. So join them every week on Podcasts in the Woods. Another great show brought to you by You Run Podcast Network, motherfucker. What up, everybody? Welcome to the You Gonna Eat That Crust podcast. I'm your host with the most on the ones and twos. You know they call me Ryan the Clam Walker. You know they call me the leader of the Bone Syndicate. It's your host, Ryan Wilson. How are you guys today? Don't answer that. Also with me tonight, the sweatpants overlord, looking like Lemmy from fucking Motorhead. It's Gregory J. Hoey. Greg, hi.
Crafting that beard, and I am wearing sweatpants, even though it's 5 degrees
94 right now, and it's even hotter in the shed.
I don't believe it.
Also with us tonight, the queen of koalas, the female Paul Hogan. Ladies and gentlemen, a warrior in the way of the Wiggles. It's Lady Kate. Hello, Lady Kate.
Hello, sunshine. How are you?
Fucking splendid.
I'm almost wearing sweatpants. I'm wearing flannelette pajama pants at the moment. So there you go. I'm kind of in the gang.
We're going through a heat wave over here. It's gross.
It's fine.
Does not sound fun.
It's not fine. I'm tired.
Also with us tonight, the artist formerly known as J-Pop, the Prince of Pennsylvania. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Justin Soviet Hack. Hi, Justin. How are you?
Hi, I'm PA proud. It was 102 degrees here today.
Holy shit.
Oh my God.
Tomorrow it's supposed to be 104, and tomorrow I get to cook pizza in front of the 700-degree wood-fired oven. This could be my last podcast.
Okay.
It's been great knowing you, Ryan.
Thank you. You as well. I just got back from a little family vacation. We went and stayed up at some yuppie place called Goose Island, and we had a wonderful time. The house that we were staying at, like a couple mile, like private oceanfront beach. And we built a fire on the beach and shit, and I hot dog roasting over the fire until the waves came up and caressed my toes, and then a crab crawled into my butt.
Oh.
That's a true
Hate
story.
it when that happens.
Also, my middle-aged son said, "Dad, thinking about getting a perm. What do you think?" And I
You
said,
should go for it.
"I think that's a horrible idea. I don't think white people should get perms.
Hey.
My mom had a perm.
I had a perm.
Females
once.
can get perms.
I
Like
had-
it's
I got a perm
1985
once.
all over again. But my son has straight hair. He was born with straight hair. And he's like, so, you know, like guys with perms? And I said, no, I don't like guys with perms. I don't like
I
guys
thought
with
you liked me.
mustaches. I don't like guys who drive big trucks. And I don't like golf bros. And I don't like people who back into parking spots. I don't like people who take their dogs into the grocery store. I don't like people who bring their dogs to restaurants." And this went on for 5 solid minutes. And my kid's like, "Well, what do you like, Dad?" And I said, "I like these sunglasses that I bought today. And I like you guys." And then I
Oh,
taught my
crabs
kids
in
how
the
to play hacky sack, and they realized I was better at it than they could ever be. I still got it, baby!
I also don't like people that back into car spaces. The amount of time I
Oh.
waste on a yearly basis waiting for people to do 3 or 4 goes, it just drives me
Now,
insane.
Kate, I did read an article called The Psychology of People Who Back into Your Parking Spots. And I read
Yeah.
that people who back into their parking spots at like a grocery store are not considerate people and are not considerate of your time. So they don't give a fuck if it takes them 5 minutes to park their Yukon. into a fucking parking spot.
What if they're really good about it?
You're not.
I bet they don't take their trolleys back either, dickheads.
Yeah, they're the same person, and they're the same.
I'm pretty sure Greg backs in the spots.
Of course
I
he
just
does.
know it.
He's slack-jawed right now because he knows I'm probably talking about him.
Listen, my little
He does it with one
Corolla.
hand.
My girlfriend Michelle, she'll park forward, and every time I take her car to the car wash, I'm like, "You want me to back in for you?" She's like, "I'm too scared to." I'm like, "I gotcha." I am a pro at backing up into parking spots. I am a professional driver. That's what I do for a living. So I know it's kind of tiring.
Pro football player. Also,
that's right.
Do you get it first time every time?
Every time.
There might be.
I don't think the people that choose not to can't.
I might be slightly more tolerant of people in small cars who do it, as opposed to the assholes in a truck who are highly incapable of doing it.
I'll even if someone's behind me, I'll roll my window down. I'll pull up and say, "Hey," I'll pull up. And then, boom, right back in there. And I got a camera.
It's got to be a few minutes. Hold tight.
No. It's going to be
a small car and
30 seconds.
Do it.
See, Kate's considerate. What if I'm running into the grocery store to get life-saving meds for my grandmother? Which would be amazing because she's dead. But if they were life-saving, maybe I could resurrect her. But no, I got to wait for Greg to be like, hold on, guys. I can't just turn into the spot like a normal person. I got to stop, look around, back up, pull in. Oh, shit, I'm a little off. Got to do it again.
Just be one of those guys that pulls into the fire lane. That could be you. That's even worse than the backing back into a spot parking person.
It's true.
Now, you guys know I'm a semi-pro football player, former semi-pro football player. I'm also a semi-pro back into spots guy.
Kapaka.
I'm a
Do you take your trolley back, though? I bet you take the trolley back. Yeah.
I'm obsessed with the videos of the cart narcs. Have you ever seen the cart narcs?
No.
Whoop, skilly, whoop, 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 skilly, whoop, whoop, whoop. This guy will just follow people who don't put their carts back. Check out the cart narcs. This guy almost gets killed like multiple times. He'll put magnets on their car, and then they'll take it off, and then he's like, "Don't fucking put shit on my car." And then he'll put another magnet on their car. They're like, "If you put a fucking magnet on my car again, I'm gonna fucking kill you." And then they have like a heart attack trying to chase him. It's hilarious. And then he'll like fake it out. He's like, "Well, I got you with a fake out there. You thought I put the magnet on, but I didn't." Cart narcs are the best. I love he makes a little like siren now. He makes a little siren sound. He goes, "Whoop, skilly, whoop, whoop, scoop."
Oh, that's what that was. I figured it was.
Yeah.
Okay, right.
Yeah, man, cart narcs are the best. I love it.
And that's fantastic. Like that. Today, we're not here to talk about middle-aged men who rant in front of their children or people who are inconsiderate of other people's time. Today, we're here to bring you a decidedly more delicate matter. A delicious, deranged matter that we'd like to call brought to you by the letter D. It's nuts. So, yeah, we're coming out with albums, books, video games, TV shows, whatever the fuck comes to our minds. It all start with the delicious, deadly, diabolical letter D. Greg, talk.
All right. Well, we're going to start with books, and I'll go first. It's a little book I'm listening to because I'm an audiobook guy. I do consume lots of books by reading them, but I just don't have the time, and I drive for a living. As you know, I back into spots, and while I'm backing into spots, I might finish a book or two because it takes me that long. I'm talking about The Devil's Knot by Amara Leverett, and The Devil's Knot's the true story of the West Memphis Three. It's a true crime book that investigates the 1993 murders of the 3 young boys in West Memphis, Arkansas, and the controversial conviction of 3 teenagers, the West Memphis Three. Based on flimsy evidence and a witch hunt atmosphere, Leverett, an investigative journalist, details the flawed investigation, the prosecution's focus on alleged satanic cult involvement. And it's pretty good. I actually watched the movie The Devil's Knot the other night, and it's not so good.
Yeah, it fucking sucks. That's a terrible movie.
It's so boring. It's so disjointed. It's not horrible, but it's pretty disjointed.
I think it's pretty fucking horrible, honestly.
Yeah.
I think the acting's subpar. It's just convoluted. Like, the documentary series on the West Memphis Three is much better.
Yes. Of course. Of them. Well, the book is just about the whole case. Like, the book, The Devil's Knot, has got nothing to do with the movie. However, I do like the guy who played, what the fuck's his name? One of the fathers, the crazy father there. It was Kevin Durant. He was from, like, The Strain. And he was in he just looked so funny as a hillbilly. So,
Greg, Is the devil's knot what a Catholic priest calls a boy's butthole as well?
I mean, I haven't got to the end of the book yet, so I'm not sure. I think that's the big reveal.
That joke was not for everybody. You know what?
Yeah.
That's okay. Sometimes you got to take risk.
Yes.
And I'll go next, because I'm in the midst of a series right now. As I explained on an earlier show, Chris Hoach of the Hoach Approach gifted me the first Dungeon Crawler Carl book by Matt Dinneman for my birthday. And I wasn't reading it to the speed that he was because he, in fact, listened to it on Audible. So last time I ran into one Chris Hoach of the Hoach Approach, like, give me your phone, buying you the Dungeon Crawler Carl books. So for the first time, in a hypocritical move by Ryan Wilson, I have started my journey down the Audible rabbit hole, and I'm currently listening to Dungeon Crawler Carl, and I'm enjoying it immensely. It's very pop culture referenced. It's very video game nerd coded. So, I mean, if you're into that shit, it's the series for you. As a lot of people know, Seth MacFarlane of Family Guy fame recently picked up the series to turn into a live action show for Peacock. So I'm interested to see what is going to happen with that. Because the guy who narrates the book sounds insanely like Joe Swanson. But he's able to flip his voice to a lot of insane levels because the book's great. But the way this guy narrates the book was like next fucking level. Like, I'm highly enjoying it, and I'm very locked in on the whole fucking series right now.
Oh, shit. What's up, Mr. Audible Book?
I know. I talked shit about Audible for years, and I'm a book guy. I like books. I like to feel them in my sweaty,
I do too.
calloused, rugged hands and read them. But my life is always on the go as well. And I've listened to every episode of all the podcasts that I've done, so I'm out of stuff to listen to. And so now it's on Audible, I guess.
Well, the production level on audiobooks can be great as well, too. So you can get great production levels from the narrator. They can do different voices. Like Red Rising is the same way. Red Rising is a fantastic audiobook, but some audiobooks suck if they have a shitty narrator.
True.
Yeah.
What about you guys? Justin, are you have anything to throw out there?
Yeah, so mine's called Diary of My Cousin, and it's got this amazing chapter that's all about a cousin tries to force his cousin to watch Hook. And that cousin walks 5 miles home, and he never goes back to the cousin's house again. I will never forgive you for that. That's my book, Diary of My Cousin. That's all I got to say.
Is that available on Audible?
It sure is.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure you can hear it every few episodes right here on this podcast.
And Dustin Hoffman is narrating it.
Sure is.
All right, Kate. Well, we got the D, so that Justin's tapped out for books that he's read. But I feel like you're pretty well read. You are a paleontologist. So Jurassic Park us away with your answer.
It's called Dinosaurs.
It does sound like it starts with a D, doesn't it? Well, I actually initially went with the Da Vinci Code because that is a really cool book, but I went a bit darker because I think it's a really important book. Diary of a Young Girl, which is also known as Diary of Anne Frank. It's part of the school curriculum here. I kind of think it should be part of the school curriculum everywhere. It probably is in a lot of countries.
It is. I had to read it in middle school or something.
Yeah. I think it goes in and out of favor with the schools as far as teaching it, but it should stay there. So yeah, Anne was 13 when she wrote it during the Nazi occupation of Amsterdam, and her family was in hiding for a few years. So it just talks about their experiences during the war, and it's pretty sad, but it's a very important book, and I think everyone should read it.
It did wonders for
but also read the Da Vinci Code.
My boss is friends with the author of the Da Vinci Code writer. They email.
I thought you were about to say about with Anne Frank. I was like,
no,
right,
my boss would be super old if that was true.
Yeah, he's a vampire.
Oh, who wrote the Da Vinci Code? What's his name again? Dan Brown. That's it.
Dan Brown. Yeah,
pretty
great. It's a great.
Sounds like
book.
a made-up name.
I liked the movie too. The movie was good. I didn't like any of his other.
The second one was worse.
Starring Forrest Gump's own Tom Hanks.
I haven't even seen the second, like his other books made into movies. I really
I
only liked that one.
Angels and Demons was, and they had the albino whipping himself because he sinned.
Did
As
he
we
make a
all
comeback?
do.
Because he was in the Da Vinci Code too, the albino that whips himself.
Oh, wait a minute. No,
Hmm.
that's that movie. But I know there's a sequel.
I
and I
thought-
know I've seen it.
I thought maybe he was another, like he just kind of carried into the next story.
It'd be cool if all his stories featured albinos. Underrepresented
Every book
people.
needs that, yeah.
Before we move on for books, I just want to give a shout out to randomly Eric, who recommended the book The Troop for me. And it's basically Lord of the Flies meets The Thing. And I am loving it. I'm going to fucking finish it in like 2 days. It's fucking amazing. Nick
'Cause you
Cutter,
drive
The
for a
Troop.
living.
Yes. I listened to a lot of podcasts today. I listened to the
Okay,
audiobooks.
Greg,
I'm doing it all.
That's
you know?
enough of a flex. We get
Whoop,
it.
whoop, 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 whoop. All right. So, on to video games, board games, or just, lawn games, any kind of games you got, sports games. Start with our boy Justin.
Hey.
All right. I'm not much of a gamer, like I'm not much of a reader, apparently, but I did go with a pretty cool game. It's Duck Hunt, the game that came with the original NES, fun little shooter game, possibly a first of its kind for home console. Am I right? I think it might be.
Oh, for sure.
And, you get that dog that laughed at our terrible shooting skills, which was always fun.
Yeah.
I thought it was a legit fun-ass game, and I kind of miss it. It's pretty simple, but I like that in a game.
Now
I want to
Be
say
careful when
that
you say the name of it. Jeez.
where do you stand on
I wanna
holding
say-
the gun
oh.
directly up to the TV?
I did that. I tried that. And I
everybody
still
does
fucking
that.
miss.
Yeah. I want to say that the second controller controlled the dog, but nobody knew that.
Oh, no, I think I
How
remember
do you
that.
control the
Yeah.
dog?
You can't. You
The dog's
teach it how to
uncontrollable.
sit.
Up,
Yeah,
down,
well,
left, right,
treats.
left, right, A, B, select, start.
This isn't Contra. This is Duck Hunt.
You're Contra.
Yes.
All right.
Oh, why don't you go next, Ryan?
Me, I'm going to talk about a game that's a little off the beaten path. I could have picked something more palatable. I decided to pick, it's a story-driven kind of game. It's called Danganronpa. And it's about a group of students that think they're going to this elite college, but really it's a murder school. And you're trapped there by this half black and white teddy bear that's a robot, Mamakuma. And basically the whole plot of the game is the only way to escape said murder school is to have all the rest of your classmates killed off, but you can't get caught. And if you get caught, there's a whole trial that ensues, and you have to bring forth evidence, and then Momakuma usually punishes the person who did the murdering by torturing them with whatever they were really into and what they got into the school for. Like one guy was there on a baseball scholarship, so he got tied to a pole, and Momakuma shot baseballs by the thousands at him until he was no longer among the living. There's 5 of them, I think. And I haven't made it all the way through the first one yet, but it's something that I go back to every month or so and do one case at a time. It's a Japanese game, so it's super fucked up, super interesting, and I love it. I love it. Danganronpa.
I've never even heard of
Mamakuma.
it. It sounds weird. It sounds
that's-
weird as fuck. I
you
feel
know-
like you just made it up.
You're not as tapped into the video game community as I am, Greg.
I guess not.
Yeah.
Sounds like something Aaron would play.
Yeah, well, stay tuned for the Neo Geo podcast.
I can't wait.
All right, Greg.
Kate, what about you? Nope. Kate, what about you?
Yeah, Kate.
Greg, can you indulge me with a time machine noise, please?
Diddle-oo, 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 diddle-oo.
Thank you. We've traveled back to 1985. This came to my mind straight away when I saw the game category. In my primary school, my beloved teacher, Mr. Ackhurst, who I'm still close to today, he did a lot of fundraising, and we got a computer room of Apple computers, which in the mid-'80s was a pretty big deal. And we used to play Dinosaur Discovery, which was on the Apple II, I
shit.
think. Yeah, you got to choose tools, go on adventures, you do puzzles and compass and map things. There was a professor and a hermit and eggs hatching on an island, and it's kind of dark because the professor dies and there's journal entries and stuff, but you had to keep kind of going back to this island thing, I think, to hatch dinosaurs. And it was great fun. And I saw there's a guy who did a playthrough on YouTube, and I took a delightful, D for delightful, trip down memory lane and watched it. It was very nice.
Kate, did you just give us your
We can now
origin
come back
story?
to Yeah. Well, yeah, actually, that might have had something to do with it. That's a good point. Yeah. It's a really fun game. I wonder if you can still get it to play now. Like, I don't know how old that video was, but
You
kind of
could
want
probably
to
play it on your phone.
Oh, I'm going to have a
Maybe.
look. Ooh, I'm going to check that out later.
My game is by a studio called Mint Rocket. Came out in 2023. I've been trying to get Ryan to play this game forever, and it is called Dave the Diver. Dave the Diver follows a sushi chef and a diver, and by day you dive in the ocean, you collect all your materials from, fish to shark to squid, whatever, and then by night you're running a sushi restaurant and you're feeding customers. And it sounds stupid, but it's absolutely amazing. I can't wait till Dave the Diver 2 comes out. And there's a little bit of Wu-Tang feeling to it. The chef is basically RZA.
Greg, I've almost bought Dave the Diver
It's amazing, Dave the Diver
times on the Switch, but I just don't know if I want to cook after hours, I cook so much.
Oh my God. So running the sushi restaurant's like my favorite part. I wish they had a multiplayer so you could go against your friends and, do sushi restaurant against sushi restaurant. But you got to get different materials, different things from the ocean to craft different meals, and different customers come in like, I like tuna. So you gotta go hunt tuna fish and you get better gear as you go on. It's Dave the Diver. The graphics are horrible, but it's an amazing game. Love it. Fun. Get it.
Can you get eaten by sharks and stuff? Is there a danger element? Because diving freaks me out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. There's sharks, and you get like a harpoon gun, and you have also this like little gun that like grabs fish and brings them back at you. But sometimes you're not powerful enough and you need better gear. So it's kind of like a little grind to get better gear. And then, like I said, by night you're making money with your sushi restaurant selling the fish that you catch. It's a very weird. It sounds like a very weird concept. Me and Seamus both loved it. Huge fans of Dave the Diver.
It's not that strange of a concept. I did just tell you about a murderous teddy bear court video game. So, all right, 2Gs, what's next?
Let's go with TV shows. And I'll go first. I'm talking about the Ali G Show. And the Ali G Show is a British satirical comedy series created by and starring Sacha Baron Cohen, featuring his characters Ali G, Borat, and Bruno. He's interviewing people on the streets, basically kind of jackass before jackass, just fucking with these people. I don't know how this guy keeps a straight face. He is one of the most talented motherfuckers out there. I fucking love Sacha Baron Cohen. He does no wrong for me. He's amazing. He should have played Freddie Mercury in the Queen movie, even though the other guy did a good job, but he would have been perfect for it because he's a little bit of a song and a dance guy as well.
Yeah, I'll say that my good, close personal friend Greg of the You Gonna Eat That Crust podcast lent me the entire box set on DVD when that was still a thing. And yeah, one of the best comedy shows I've ever seen. I mean, the way that he fucks with people is just next level. And if you haven't seen it and you're a fan of Sacha Baron Cohen already, fucking just watch it. It also spawned a movie.
One of the best.
The Ali G movie.
Yeah.
Which was fucking hilarious. And
Ali G in the house. Yeah.
Yeah. He's a fucking a unique personality and talent of our generation, I would say.
Yeah, one of the best episodes is when he goes and speaks to the veterinarian who's also a veteran. And he's he's just fucking with this guy. He's like, why were there so many sick animals in Vietnam? And this guy this guy can't handle it. His like brain is broken by the end of the episode. You kind of feel bad for the guy, but it's excellent.
Yeah, I'm not even familiar. I know him. I'm kind of lukewarm on him. I hate to say it.
Yeah,
I guess it's just not my style of comedy, but I mean, he's all right. I just don't know. I might like a little bit of it, but I don't know that it'd be a show for me.
I love Bruno too. There's one where he's got these guys on the beach and he's like, yeah, jump off and flex. And they're like, yeah, spring break. And then he's like, say hi to gay TV. And they're like, gay TV? What do you mean gay TV? And it's like,
I prefer Ali G to the other characters. Yeah. I think Ali G is the funniest.
Oh, Ali G is definitely the best. Yeah. Wagwan.
That's good.
All right. Well, Greg, do you mind if I go next? Because it's hot in here and I could die. My pick is the 1991 to 1992 classic animated TV romp I'm talking about Darkwing Duck, featuring one Drake Mallard fighting crime alongside his sidekick Launchpad McQuack. And for some reason, he's watching Huey, Dewey, and Louie occasionally too, so he's like a shit uncle. But I mean, it was a fun fucking show. It was a parody of all the fucking superhero shows that were out at the time. It was crime noir. It was, it was for Disney. I'll fuck with it. I enjoyed the shit out of it when I was a kid. It was right up there, you know? It was like you had a great animation blog of like, you had X-Men and then you had Batman and you're like, fuck, might as well watch Darkwing Duck now. Maybe Gizmo Duck will be on this episode.
Oh, Gizmo Duck. Yeah, it was in the DuckTales universe, I believe, right?
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think I used to watch Darkwing Duck after school a lot at that time, and I think DuckTales played around the same time, like on the same block or whatever, TV block at that time.
DuckTales was one of the best shows of all time. I love DuckTales.
Great pick, Ryan, and double word score, so that puts me in the leaderboard for this episode. All right, there, Kate, hit it.
I initially went with an after-school show, Duckula, but it's Count Duckula. I forgot. I thought it was just called Duckula, so I had to go with something else. But I went with a great show called Dairy Girls, which I don't know if you guys have watched Dairy Girls.
I've watched a couple episodes.
Yeah, so there's 3 seasons, started in 2018. It's about a group of girls who are friends, 2 of them are cousins, and sort of growing up in high school and during the troubles in Northern Ireland in the 90s. The cast are all great, although Nicola Coughlan, who is the blonde girl, she was in Bridgerton and the new Faraway Tree movie, she overacts to a degree that I've never seen rivaled. And she can sort of be a little bit grating, but the rest of the cast and just the content makes up for it. So, you can just kind of get used to her overacting a lot. Because it's in the mid-90s too, the soundtrack is amazing. It's all the songs that I sort of loved when I was in high school. And there's some playlists on Spotify for Dairy Girls that I would recommend adding to your list because they're pretty great.
My boss has been pushing that show on me for years.
Yeah, Michelle loves that show, Dairy Girls.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Craig Katz.
It's really good. Yeah. It's kind of like a bit of a comfort show. Like I can just sort of rewatch it, like Ted Lasso. Like it's just one of those ones you can put on and rewatch and enjoy.
Ryan, Kate is a big fan of Ted Lasso, which Ryan got me on to. So
it's the most heartwarming show.
It started with Ryan.
It did. Thank you, Ryan.
As it usually does.
All right. The artist formerly known as J-Pop.
So 2015 to 2018, 3 seasons. My favorite Marvel property. I'm talking about Daredevil, the Netflix series.
Fuck yeah.
Bravo, Drew Goddard, for this creation, this telling of this character. Charlie Cox as Matt Murdock is probably, in my opinion, the best superhero portrayal ever to me. Vincent D'Onofrio is great. He brings Wilson Fisk alive. Easy for me to say. Episode 2 of season 1. Called Cutman is the best episode of any show I have ever seen. I get chills and emotional on every single rewatch. It's just, I'm not like, I like superhero stuff. I'm kind of into Marvel, but I'm not a big Marvel fanatic, but this is definitely the best to me. It's so grounded and realistic and brutal and gory and just everything that Netflix was doing right during that era that Disney has now butchered, but it is what it is. This series was fucking amazing. And like I said, Daredevil, like Charlie Cox as Matt Murdock just blew me away. It's unbelievable.
No, so you're not watching Born Again?
I have watched Born Again. I will say for a Disney show, it's one of the better things I think they've done. And I only went to the new series because so many of the original cast was in it. And I actually really enjoyed the second season, but it still does not compare to the grit of the Netflix series. Again, it's decent for what it is on Disney, but this original and even like the Punisher Netflix series was fucking lights out.
God, I love that shit.
And they can't replicate what Drew Goddard did and that Netflix team when they were clicking with this. It's just, I don't know, man. It was a great time. I go back to the series a lot. I still love it.
My favorite Marvel TV show too. Kate,
great.
I think Doctor Who was a great choice as well. We'll have to wax poetic about that sometime because I'm a huge fan.
Yeah,
make Greg watch it.
I agree. Yay.
Very
I knew I
likable
liked you.
in small doses.
Yes. Watch it. I've been trying to get him to watch Blink. Even if he
Yes.
just watches the Blink episode, I'm happy. You should watch all of it.
Greg, that leaves you sexy bastard.
Well, all right. Well, I started off with Ali G, so we're going to move on to the next topic.
Mm.
And we're talking about artist.
I went with my favorite hip hop collective of all time, Greg. They're an alternative indie rap group, and they're a little group known as Doomtree, featuring members Dessa, Cecil Otter, POS, Sims,
Nice.
Mike Micklin, Paper Tiger, and Laserbeak on production. You know, they're a fucking socially conscious hip hop group. They put out some amazing material. You know, they're either, I think their second most recent album was called No. So, I mean, right on the fucking nose with how conscientious they were. They have disbanded, I guess, recently. POS had some drama. It turned out he was kind of cheating on all his girlfriends. None of them knew about each other, and
Turns out he was a POS.
wasn't canceled, but he did step away from the hip hop scene for a long time. And it kind of drove the group apart, you know, especially with their socially conscious message. The female member, Dessa, I guess, has not really spoken to him and is still cross with him over the events that happened. But POS has recently kind of resurfaced, and they've been
Really?
releasing separately new material. And there is whisperings that maybe something is going to happen further down the line. I mean, they have such a unique industrial sound. I mean, there's no other group like them. They're just a phenomenal, you know, group of artists, all just contributing. They're all in this project. And if you haven't heard them and you like alternative rap at all, definitely fucking check them out.
Yeah, POS is the shit. It's unfortunate he went through that stuff or it had to be a POS because he was probably my favorite rapper
he's still
out there.
out there, Greg, and he's still making dope music.
I know.
He canceled himself.
I know. I've been
You heard?
listening.
He did it himself.
Yeah, I get it.
All right. Someone
know?
else fucking go. Do it.
Kate.
I did come up with an artist. I have album and song left.
Yep.
And movie. So I didn't have artist, but I've just come up with one. Def Leppard. Love them.
Nice.
I went and saw them in Melbourne in, I think it was like 2011 or 2010. Heart were the support act.
Oh,
They were really good. That was
Yeah.
amazing.
they are
And
awesome.
it was a really fun concert. They sound really good live, as you would expect. And
Hysteria is one of the
super
best
fun.
albums of the 80s, no doubt.
And the VH1 movie about Def Leppard is one of the funniest movies I've ever
there you
seen
go.
in my life.
I've never seen it.
Well, he the drummer gets shit-faced and hops in his car, obviously, and loses his arm, which is a famous, you know, thing that he's known for, being a one-armed fucking drummer. Puts him in the hospital, and his band's like, so, I guess we're gonna have to find another drummer now. He's like, no, I can do it. I'm gonna find a way. And then he's like dreaming in the hospital, and two-arm him is standing behind one-arm him, and he's trying to play the drums with one arm, and the guy's like, no, faster. And he keeps going. He's like, no, faster. So two-arm him's inspiring him to be a better one-arm him. It inspired him enough to become the Def Leppard's drummer once again. What an inspirational story.
Inspirational. Is that a real thing, Ryan? I can
No,
never
there's
tell.
no way that's real. Sounds like Whiplash.
Dude, I watched it
I'm like,
when
when
my wife was giving birth in a hospital. We both watched it. We're like, what the
Are you
fuck
sure you
did
weren't
this
dreaming?
watch? Yes. Look it up. I'm going to find the clip and fucking send it to you. Faster. No,
do
Okay.
that,
again.
please.
Faster.
I'd love to see it.
Because it really fell on deaf ears. Justin.
I went with an uber talented singer, songwriter, and actor from Long Island, New York that Kate and I have mutual love for. I'm talking about the artist Dan Cooney. I love his music. He has shades of hip hop, emo, alternative rock. His songwriting and vocals are magnificent. On top of that, probably even more importantly to me, is Dan is an amazing quality human being. But his EPs, Long Island Doesn't Love You, Part 1 and 2, and more recently, Love Me for Who I Could Be, they're fucking amazing. The production is really good, and he's just got a great voice in music. And I'm so excited to see what he has in the future. And I can't wait to see maybe some, you know, acting projects as well. I fucking love the guy. and can't get enough of his music. I think Kate
Nice.
feels about the same way.
Everyone
Nice
go
check.
listen to Dan.
Yeah, check out Dan Cooney.
Mm-hmm.
I went with a little bit of a less known. I went with Dirty Heads. And they're not less known, but they're an American reggae rock band from Huntington Beach, California, and their debut album, Any Port in a Storm, was released September 23rd, 2008, and their latest album, Seven Seas, released on June 12th, 2026. Myself, Seamus, and Brother Rogers went to go see them at the Hampton Beach Casino. That's where I spilled my drink on the robot, because we were on mushrooms, and Sean was like, "This guy's a robot. He's not moving." And we're like, "Wow, he is a robot." And I totally spilled my drink on him. Fresh drink. Seamus brought me a drink. Spilled a fresh drink right on the guy. And yeah.
Was he a robot?
Yeah, he started sparking, and like, it was crazy.
I don't know who'd have believed it. What was that? Dramatic
Don't worry
music for
about
the
it.
story.
Yeah. No, that did happen though, but I don't think he was sparking. I was probably just on mushrooms and didn't see.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering, how much of it was real and mushroom.
But I was, again, with that genre of music, like the reggae rock and hip hop, like I think Dirty Heads are pretty close to the top of their game, and their live performance was amazing. They had multiple drummers, and it was a pretty fucking killer experience, actually.
They just
This was my
dropped an
first time
album.
seeing them.
They just dropped an album last week.
Yeah, June 12th,
Yeah, it was
2026.
I enjoyed it.
Yeah, they're that one guy's a great singer, great rapper, and like I said, their band is super talented.
Great.
But let's move on to albums.
Albums.
Brought to you by the letter D.
Albums.
And Justin.
I went with Oasis's 1994 debut album, Definitely Maybe.
Nice.
Possibly the most confident and one of the most consistently great top to bottom debut albums ever recorded. The audio on the album is really fucking loud, though. I remember listening to this on CD at the highest volume, and my ears rang for days afterwards. But it was awesome. This is, to me, probably the band at their best on their very first outing. Songs like the opener, Rock and Roll Star, Live Forever, Supersonic, Cigarettes and Alcohol are all bangers. And Slide Away is also as good as anything the Beatles ever did. There, I said it. Definitely Maybe is amazing.
It's my favorite song.
Yeah, they've said it too, so.
Choice.
I know they have.
Yeah, they're very humble.
Yeah, they very great brother connection there. I love that album. Yeah, it's a great album. I mean, I do love Oasis. I know a lot of people get irritated by them and their shenanigans with Noel and Liam. I'm one of my favorite. I love when they were doing that performance, and I think Liam was up just smoking cigarettes, like drinking wine, like mocking Noel as he was performing songs.
Oh, the miming thing, yeah.
Yeah.
I think they swapped places too, and Noel lip synced Liam's bit, and Liam tried to play the guitar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ryan, what about you?
I don't like Oasis.
I'm not talking about Oasis. I'm talking about your album. I knew you didn't like Oasis. I could just tell by your dot.
It's all red and irritating in the right corner.
Yeah.
I'll show you red and irritated. All right. I picked Dangerous Connection by 7L and Esoteric. And you guys are like, who the fuck is that? They were a Boston-based hip-hop duo formed in 92. They put out like 4 albums, very boom-bap 90s production, slightly problematic homophobic rhymes like every early 90s rapper. But they had great flow and great production. Then it kind of fell apart a little bit. And they kept coming back together through projects like Vinnie Paz has a group called the Army of Pharaohs, and they were dropping songs, the Army of Pharaohs. Then there was another group, Demigods, with like Apathy and a couple other rappers, and they appeared with them. And then they released a song with Inspector Deck from Wu-Tang under the moniker Sarface, who is still active today, still putting out tons of fucking material. They did an album with MF Doom that they're pretty well known for, and just recently announced this week they're doing a fucking album with Tom Hardy under the moniker of Frankie.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yes.
And the song's called Brothers Grimm, but they're doing an entire fucking record with him. And they do that with a lot of artists. Like they got one with fucking Ghostface. They got one with like Method Man and RZA and a bunch of other people. I mean, so they've always done like joint production albums, but this is the first one with Tom Hardy. So I'm excited to kind of hear what the fuck they're going to do with that shit. I know he's like Tom Hardy's a wicked big hip hop head. So
we get all these great rappers. Who else can we get? Oh, how about Tom Hardy? Like, get out of here.
Is that the guy from Peaky Blinders? The actor?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and Bronson and Dark Knight. Or not Dark Knight. Is it Dark? No, which one?
Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah, Dark Knight Rises.
Underrated performance in that movie. Also,
he's great as Bane.
Yeah, that Bronson movie was fucking insane.
Yeah, Bronson was awesome. That's one of my favorite Tom Hardy movies.
Yeah, for real. Problematic fella, that Bronson.
Yes. Yeah, a little bit.
Rather.
Charlie Bronson. All right, Kate, what you got?
I surprisingly didn't choose Definitely Maybe. I chose Dogman Star by Suede, who it's another one of my favorite Britpop bands. It's their second album released in October 94. It's got sort of influences of David Bowie and the Smiths. It's that kind of vibe.
So,
yeah, I mean, their debut album is my favorite album of theirs, but this is a close second. It's very, very good and very nice to listen to from start to finish.
Nice. That's always good. The top to bottom classic.
Yeah, they're easy.
Rather.
Nice.
Yeah, Kate turned me on the Suede back when we did the Britpop episode, and I don't remember. I listened to a couple of their albums. I want to say that was one of them. I just have to go back and look. But I really liked Suede. I have to get back into them. I haven't listened to them in a bit.
Yeah. Brett Anderson's got a really distinct voice, so their albums probably all sound kind of similar because he's the constant in there. They had a lot of different band members come and go, but yeah, it's a really good one.
Do you guys like leather?
I was going to make a vegan joke, but I won't. Yeah, they're all right.
I'm not even going to give that a courtesy.
All right. Okay.
It was fine.
Thank you. I'll be here all night. So my album, I went with the debut album by hip-hop supergroup with the rapper Del the Funky Homo Sapien, producer Dan the Automator from Blur, and DJ Kid Koala. And I'm talking about Deltron 3030, which we just went and saw the Deltron 3030 tour in Boston, and it was terrible because whoever was doing sound there, I was like, am I old? Or do we need to get the fuck out of here? Like the bass was just like pounding my brain, and I felt like my brain was going to come out my ears. But everybody was like, yo, this fucking sound is insane. We're going back to see Del, the Funky Homo Sapien, in Connecticut, Brothers Rogers and myself, in September, and we're hoping that the sound is going to be a lot better because hopefully it's just not his guy because, man, that bass was like pounding my brain out of my skull. But this album, Deltron 3030, is a fantastic hip-hop album. If you're a fan of the Gorillaz, if you're a fan of Del, fan of Blur, you'll dig it. It's awesome. Deltron 3030.
I hope he sings Mr. Dobalina for you.
Mr. Dobalina, Mr. Bob Dobalina. I hope
It's a great
so.
song. I love it.
Oh, yeah. I love Del. Del's voice is awesome, and he's great. I remember when I was in California, he was playing bars for like $12 a ticket. I was like, wow, I should have went and seen Del, but, it was COVID times, and I couldn't. So, we got a song, and we got movies. We're going to save movies for last. We're going to go with songs, and I'm going to go first. I'm talking about from the 1994 album, Chocolate and Cheese. The band is Ween, and the song is Don't Shit Where You Eat.
Sounded nice.
I love this song. It's such a fucking great song, such a catchy song. I was trying to get Follically Challenged Band to cover it. Instead, we did Piss Up a Rope, and it's Dre's favorite song. Wink, wink. He fucking hates it. So every time Tracy Cassidy comes to our shows and says, play Piss Up a Rope, it like fucking sends chills down Dre's spine, and that's perfect for me.
I think that's a great choice. It's a great choice. It's a great song. I love the harmonies on that song. I love the message behind that song. My life values are centered around that song.
Yes. It's a fantastic song. It's a very soothing song, actually. Great album, too.
No goats.
Chocolate and Cheese. Ween. Bye, Ween. Kate, what about you? What's your song?
Okay, I went with Design for Life by Manic Street Preachers. It was released in April 96. from the album Everything Must Go. It's the first release from the band following the disappearance of their band member Richie Edwards the year before. So it was a pretty profound time for them, and it's one of my favourite songs of theirs. It reached number 2 in the UK singles chart, and it was described by band member Nikki Wire as a bolt of light from a severely dark place. So,
Ryan, what's your
Me?
song?
Well, have you been listening to this podcast at all for the past month or so? We've been blowing all the smoke up co-defendants' ass.
Went with this one.
So I picked Ditch the Party. A
Defcon.
song about how toxic and horrible
Oh,
the music
okay.
industry is. It's got great lyrics, a great fucking vibe to the song. And it's just another fucking banger by the co-defendants. What more could a motherfucker want these days? Nothing. The answer's nothing.
I saw the co-defendants with Seamus and Brother Rogers in Connecticut in a bar the size of my room, probably. And it was only half of the band. Sam from Get Dead didn't show up, so it was just Chesky. But that dude put the fucking show on his back and just fucking carried it. I was fucking blown away by that performance. It was amazing. I thought you were going with Defcons, which is also a song I almost went with. And
No.
It's a fantastic song.
I'm my own person.
I get that. Justin, what you got?
I went with Drum Machine, one of my favorite songs off the Night studio album from Melanie C. from her album Sweat, just released May 1st of 2026.
Ooh.
I love every single one of the Spice Girls. If you've ever listened to my show, you know that. And Kate and I talked all about why we love them. But Mel C has been probably the most prolific solo artist of the group. This album is a straight banger. Every track is great, but Drum Machine is dance and electric pop perfection, and I adore it.
Is Mel C Scary Spice?
No.
Sporty.
Okay. Sporty. Okay. That was my second guess.
Mel B is Scary Spice, so you got it. You got the first name
Yeah.
right. You just got the initial incorrect. But that's okay.
I was one letter off.
Yeah.
B,
You're a
C,
terrible person.
D.
D.
Delightful Spice Girls.
Thank you. All right, so we have one more topic for the night. It's the big one, and it is movies. And I am going to go first, brought to you by the letter D. I'm talking about Dangerous Animals, 2025 Australian horror thriller directed by Sean Byrne, starring Jai Courtney as a shark-obsessed serial killer who abducts a rebellious surfer, Hassie Harrison, in Australia, forcing her to play a deadly game with sharks circling below his boat. The film released in theaters on June 6, 2025, and it is described as a Jaws and Wolf Creek mashup, and it has received positive reviews for its shocking and intense atmosphere. Now, have you guys seen Dangerous Animals? Really?
No,
I have.
still haven't.
Really? I liked it.
Hated
I
it.
thought it was awesome. What?
Boy,
They
I
remind me of
cheesy.
almost like Jaws meets Dexter. It was Jai Courtney was awesome in it. It was like kind of like Dexter meets Jaws. I fucking loved it.
is he a bit
I
caricature
don't
of
know.
an Australian though? Like, is he that kind of like, oh yeah, mate, oh I'm a fucking killer?
Of course he is.
You know how they do.
Welcome aboard,
You know-
mate.
Crikey. Oh yeah, I've seen the trailer. It does look good. I like a shark movie. I love a shark.
Yeah, I thought it was
Cool
great.
touch.
I really enjoyed it.
do
It was one of my
too.
favorite movies of 2025.
Mm.
I like shark
Don't
movies,
listen
but
to
I
Ryan.
like good ones. I like good shark
Oh,
movies. That's the only difference between me and Greg.
Man, I love. You didn't like Megalodon? I think that's the best shark movie ever made. Megalodon, then Deep Blue Sea.
Do you mean the Meg, or is there a Megalodon movie?
I was trying to make the Meg joke. I fucked it up. I've
Oh.
never even seen it.
The
Obviously,
Meg's fucking great. It's
Is it?
amazing.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
and the
Meg is
second
great,
one. I mean,
Greg.
they're
You have-
stupid, but they're not. You know, they're just people. Like, it's not realistic. No, it's not. It's a fucking megalodon shark.
it's
Like,
got
it's not
Jason Statham.
Yeah, they're
Yes,
stupid
it does.
fun. That's what's great about them.
exactly.
I would be like,
Love
shut
them.
up, Meg. But yeah, no. Dangerous Animals is great. I loved it. I thought it was really fucking good. Don't be a
I'm
hater.
gonna watch it. It has
Yeah,
been on
Jai
my
Courtney.
list
It's
a little bit.
Australian. You have to watch it.
I know. I'm
Mid.
obliged.
Yeah. Mid. Nah. Hey, everybody loves their own movie. We did Heat last night, and I was blown away by Nate and Kate's responses to Heat.
I liked
Meanwhile,
it.
yeah, you gave it an 8 out of 10. You gave it 8 out of 10. We all were like 10 out of 10, and Nate's like, yeah.
I wasn't.
Shit, you
I
guys
wasn't
did
as
a
in
10.
love with
You
it.
got you guys did a 10 scale rating?
Yeah, you gave it a 10 out of 10.
Okay, because I said 8 out of 8. I was going off Crust.
Yeah,
I fucked that up.
No, this is just on. This
No,
is
no,
by
you didn't.
Bones.
Yeah, because it's a little bit different. So you did the right thing. We
Okay.
didn't tell you to do anything different, so you're good.
Yeah. And if you gave it 8 out of 8, I would have said 10 out of 10. So
Perfect.
Go fuck your rating scale. Everyone knows
we did
the
the heat.
crustometer's the crustometer is definitive. Okay,
Obviously, I didn't want to.
Inferior. Bone scale.
Bone saw.
I gotta tell you this. I have to tell you this real quick. The name Bone Syndicate. While I was on vacation, walking along the beach, in 2 very different spots, I found 2 rib bones from a rib cage of some animal that I don't know what they was. So I just walked around with these 2 bones in my hand, whispering to them all day long, freaking my entire family out. I said, "Hey, it's not up to me. It's up to the Bone Syndicate." And right now they're in my glove box, and I do plan on hanging them from my car mirror. So I know a thing or two about bones, Greg.
You're about to get West Memphis 3. They're going to be like, oh, he's a normal guy. What are these bones doing in his glove box? Get him.
I'm a huge Pizza Bones fan. I was on a half an episode once, your officer.
Speaking of Pizza Bones.
Now shut up. Before the heat kills my computer, I'm just going to go in case I lose my shit. You guys can just be like, hey, it's all right. We got this. Ain't that right, Pip Pip? All right. I picked the 1990 Sam Raimi super hit, Darkman. Now, if you've never seen Darkman, it's Liam Neeson as Dr. Peyton Westling, a scientist brutally disfigured by a mob boss in Left 4 Dead, who returns as a vengeful, masked anti-hero, Darkman. I am Robert G. Durant. Robert G. Durant. So, yeah, he gets all, he's making this like fake skin shit. He's a scientist. And,
awesome.
Yeah, dude, he's hideously deformed. You can just see his little skull teeth, and he has bandage wrapped around his head, and he wears a trench coat and a hat, so you know he means business. And he figures out how to replicate skin and digitizes his old face by a photo and goes back to his girlfriend. He's like, I'm fine. The explosion barely hurt me at all. And then he goes to a fair with her, and
give me the elephant!
He tries to win this pink stuffed elephant for his girlfriend, and the guy's like, you missed, buddy. He's like, I'll take the pink elephant. And he's like, I'm sad. He's like, I said you didn't win. And his face starts bumming. He's like, give me the fucking elephant. And the movie was a real inspiration to me. It's an early Sam Raimi movie. You get to see Bruce Campbell for 5 seconds at the end because, Liam Neeson, he's on the lam now because he killed Robert G. Durant. So he makes Bruce Campbell's face instead. And now he's going to live his life out as Bruce Campbell / Dr. Peyton Westling.
Nice. There was also a video game.
It was. And there was a sequel, Die, Darkman, Die. That's a triple word score, putting me far ahead of everybody here. Ryan wins. Flawless victory.
All right, well, don't go anywhere. We got 2 more movies to go. We'll go with Justin. What do you got for a movie?
Dishes are done, man. I went with Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead from 1991 with Christina. I'm right on top of that, Rose. Applegate, Joanna Cassidy, Keith Coogan, David Duchovny. I loved this movie as a kid, and I still love it. In fact, I had this movie taped off a TV on the same VHS as Point Break, so I watched them together all the freaking time. This movie's so early 90s. The fashion's amazing. The characters are so much fun. And Applegate gives a really great freaking performance. I love this movie.
So you would go in the bathroom, look in the mirror, and you would be like, Justin, I'm watching 2.
That's right.
Yeah, I a lot of love for this movie as well, Justin. We say the dishes are done, man, all the time at work.
Yeah.
And I mean, what a batshit like concept for movie. The babysitter fucking dies. How is Christina Applegate gonna take care of these kids? I know I'll become an iconic fashion designer. I'm gonna throw a party in the backyard. Then it's gonna be revealed that I'm a slum girl. And no, we love you regardless. The end. Wow, what a message.
I remember when it came out, it was really hard to get a copy. They only had a few copies, and everyone was borrowing it, and it took a while to watch because it was very popular. Good
Good
choice.
flick. Good pick.
Mm-hmm.
And finally, Kate from Down Under, brought to you by the letter D. What's your movie?
Okay, I chose The Dark Crystal from 1982.
Oh,
Sick.
I can't do the sexy noise. It makes my lips itch. Like it tickles my mouth too much.
Fucking movie
directed
scared
by-
the fuck out of me.
I
It
know,
is creepy.
right? Directed by Jim Henson and Frank Oz. This was my gateway horror as a child. The Skeksis, the Mystics, the Gelfling, the Podlings, Fizzgig, the little fluffy dog. I watched it repeatedly whilst being babysat by my babysitter, Adrian, while my dad was on night shift at the hospital. So she would just let me watch it repeatedly, like all that it was. I'm sure it drove her crazy. I still see her around, actually. I'll have to ask her if she remembers how much it drove her mad. I was going to go with Dirty Dancing since Justin and I just did an episode on it, but I thought, you know what? I can't pass up The Dark Crystal because it scared the living shit out of me when I was little, and it kind of
And-
still does.
It's starring Steven Tyler as the Gelfling. Do you guys know that?
He does look like him.
It's a little joke I've been going with since the 90s, so what's
Wow.
up?
You watch Dark
Actually-
Crystal back to back with the Rats of Nim, and you wonder why we're all so fucking depressed.
Secret of
and
Nim?
fucked up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Secret of Nim, yeah. That movie's
I like
fucked up
watching
as
it with
well.
Labyrinth. I know Labyrinth came a few years later. I actually think the Skeksis are responsible for a lot of bird fear. Like a lot of people are scared of birds,
Yeah.
and I do feel they might have something to do with it because,
Yeah, it was scary as
they're-
fuck.
yeah, they're evil. They
Even
still
those-
give me the heebies.
Even those things that they were riding, not the Skeksis, but the Gelflings, those fucking, the
the
long-legged,
stilt
like,
things.
yeah,
Yeah.
those things are so fucking weird looking.
Yeah, they
Ah,
look.
that
Even the
movie's
Mystics
creepy.
are kind of creepy. The Mystics are scary. I mean, they're gentle, but they look scary.
Kids' movies
Netflix
in the
did-
80s and 90s were scary.
Mhm.
They
and
were fucking
Netflix
around.
did a really serviceable adaptation
Mm.
TV show that won a bunch of prestigious awards, and they canceled it after one season, as they often do.
Yeah, I think the production costs were super high. Mark Hamill did a voice in that, didn't he? I really liked it, but I actually, because it was a prequel, I didn't finish it because I was too upset about where it was headed, because you know where it's kind of going to go. And I thought, oh, I don't know. I'm scared to watch
It's a
it.
Netflix
So
original. Nobody finished it, Kate. Come on.
yes. Maybe one day I'll get to it.
Yeah, I've
You
never seen it. I've
Not
heard good
today.
things about it, though.
It's very good. Yeah.
All right, well, that's everybody, if in a nutshell, isn't it, Greg?
Duh.
No, this is everyone in a nutshell. Help, I'm trapped in a nutshell.
Hey, nice.
I want to thank everyone for listening. You're all gorgeous, gorgeous creatures. Not on like my level, but I mean, keep working at it. A good skincare routine, exercise, a lot of calisthenics.
Good
You know,
diet.
I just
Need
eat
to diet.
lettuce, just lettuce now. Pretty healthy. Anyways,
Oh, by the way, I got your
representative-
double XL shirt for you.
It could shrink. I'm a big guy. It's all muscle.
They didn't have triple X, so I got you the double X.
You're a piece of shit, Greg. This is why I remain just a dot on the screen, okay? I don't want you to know what I've become. We represent the You Run Podcast Network. There's all kinds of dope shit there. You Run Horror. You Run True Crime. The Dewey Pod Monster Show. Pop Culture Reflections. Justin and Greg present. Kate and fucking God and fucking Justin love weird 80s shit. I mean, you can hear it all there. Podcast in the Woods. The Girl and the Gay. I mean, they're all a great group of people. Greg?
Yeah, find us on Spotify, Apple Pod, YouTube. If you want to join our Patreon, which is as low as $1, you can get episodes just like this one, right meow, up to a week early. Obviously, check out Why We Love. Join Justin's Patreon. Give him a 5-star. Give him a follow. Pizza Bones, 5-star follow. All the shows in the You Run Podcast Network. They're the shit. We appreciate you, and thanks so much for listening.
The Bone Syndicate has spoken. And with that, I will say, in Crust, we trust. It's a trust thing. God, I hate that shit so much.
Stuff crust, yeah, I'm a stuff crust. A nigga some mystery, I'm a stuff crust. Stuffed crust, yeah, come stuffed crust. So much cheese gonna bust, yeah, come stuffed crust. Stuffed crust, yeah, come stuffed crust. I need something extra, yeah, come stuffed crust. Stuffed crust, yeah, come stuffed crust. So much cheese gonna bust, yeah, come stuffed crust.